Hello, students. This is Purushottam Vishwakarma, and today I'm going to tell you 54 most important MCQs on rise of nationalism in Europe. This video is going to be very important for you, so watch till end. I'll explain all the MCQs as well that will help you in any kind of examination, whether it is your periodic assessment or board examination. Because of CBSC's new guideline, most of the questions will be asked in the format of MCQs. So stay with me. Let's begin. Which one of the following was not a part of the concept of nation state? The very first question that we have, which one of the following was not a part of the concept of nation state? While answering such MCQs, you have to be very careful. Not. It is very important. Let's see the options. Clearly defined boundary. Yes, it was a part of the concept of nation state. So this is not our option. National identity based on culture and history. Yes, it was a part. Sovereignty. Yes, it was a part. So what is our right answer? Freedom from monarchy. Correct answer is D. Next question. Which of the following were not introduced by French Revolution? What was not introduced by French Revolution? Let's see the options. Universal right of a man. Yes, it was introduced. Constitution and equality before law. It was introduced. Participative administration and election. It was introduced. So what is our correct answer? Which was not introduced? Democracy and universal suffrage, universal adult franchise. Next question. Civil Code of 1804 enforced throughout the French territories. What was enforced by Civil Code or Napoleonic Code? Abolished privileges based on birth. Yes. Established equality before law. You know very well. Secured right to property. Yes. So what is our answer? All the above. Next question. Napoleon's invasions were resented in several countries due to नेपोलियन ने जो आक्रमण किए, अटैक किए, इन्वेशंस वर रिसेंटेड, उनका विरोध हुआ कई सारी कंट्रीज़ में. ऑल्दो ही वॉज वेलकम्ड एज हर्बिंगर्स ऑफ लिबर्टी, हिज आर्मीज वर वेलकम्ड एज हर्बिंगर्स ऑफ लिबर्टी, but in many places he was resented. What was the reason? Main reason was increased taxes. So our option is increased taxes, censorship and forced conscription into army. Next question. Which of the following were parts of Habsburg Empire? You have to be very careful while choosing such options. Austria-Hungary, Bohemia, Lombardy, Venetia. Here, Bohemia, Lombardy, Venetia, these are not in Habsburg Empire. Lombardy, Venetia. So, ultimately, we'll have to go to the fourth option. Croatia, Sardinia, Greece, Poland, Austria, Hungary. Next, during 18th century, which language was spoken by the aristocrats in Europe? It's very easy. French was spoken. Next question. Liberal nationalism which dominated Europe in early 19th century supported. What was supported by liberal nationalist? Personal freedom? Yes. Abolishing privileges of aristocracy and clergy? Yes. Demand for constitution? Yes. So our answer is all of these. Next question. Which of the following was not a demand of the liberals? Universal suffrage. Liberals did not like universal suffrage. They did not want universal suffrage. Next question. Julverine, formed by Prussia and joined by many of German states, was a, what was Julverine? Julverine was a custom union which was formed in 1834. 4. Where? In Prasa. Next question. The conservatives were of the opinion that, what was the opinion of conservatives? Monarchy and churches should be preserved. This was the opinion of conservatives. Next question. The European powers that defeated Napoleon included, who were there who collectively defeated Napoleon? Britain and Russia? Yeah. Prussia and Austria? Yes. France and Netherlands? No. So our option is both A and B. After the defeat of Napoleon, a congress was held in Vienna in which Russia, Britain, Prussia, and Austria participated. This is also known as Vienna Congress. Who hosted this meet? It was hosted by Duke Metternich. Metternich was born in May 1773 in Austria. You have to remember this thing. Next question. After the defeat of Napoleon, which dynasty was restored in France? You must know, it is very easy. Bourbon dynasty. Now next question that we have, 14. Johann Gottfried, a German philosopher. Who was Johann Gottfried? A German philosopher believed that the true German culture was to be discovered where? Among the common people. He believed that German culture was to be discovered among the common people. Next, 15th one. After the Vienna Congress, which was held in 1815, we have just discussed, a number of Polish priests were sent to Siberia by the Russian authorities for. Why were these priests sent to साइबेरिया? अब ऐसा क्यों हुआ? क्योंकि साइबेरिया इसलिए उनको भेजा गया कि वो रसियन लैंग्वेज में उपदेश नहीं दे रहे थे, वो पोलिश लैंग्वेज को बढ़ावा दे रहे थे, इसलिए रसियन अथॉरिटीज़ ने उनको साइबेरिया भेज दिया. नेक्स्ट, पेरिस विटनेस्ड एन अपहीवल इन 1848 which forced monarch Louis Philippe to leave the city. The unrest was caused by, it's very simple, टैक्स राइज. टैक्स राइज की वजह से लुई फिलिप को पेरिस छोड़ के भागना पड़ा था. नेक्स्ट, ड्यूरिंग द फ्रैंकफर्ट पार्लियामेंट हेल्ड इन सेंट पॉल चर्च ऑन 18 May 1848. This can prepare your 3 questions. Frankfurt Parliament was held in St. Paul's Church when? On 18 May 1848. Let's see the options. Vote? No, they were not allowed to vote. They were not participating in drafting constitution. What was their status? Their status was to stand in visitors gallery. Next question. The unification of Germany took place in 1871 under the leadership of, who were the leaders? Kaiser William I and his chief minister Otto von Bismarck. और इंडिया के बिस्मार्क कौन कहे जाते हैं? सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. हु फॉर्म्ड यंग इटली फॉर यूनिफिकेशन ऑफ हिज कंट्री? इट्स वेरी इजी. Giuseppe Mazzini. Giuseppe Mazzini formed Young Italy and Young Europe, these two secret societies. And I would like to tell you something about Giuseppe Mazzini. Giuseppe Mazzini was born in the year 1807. Where? In Genoa. He was born in Genoa and sent to exile. उसको देश निकाला, दे दिया गया exile in the year 1831. Next, who succeeded in gathering French support for Italy for defeating Austria in 1859? Who was this? This person was Count Camillo di Cavour. And who was this Count Camillo di Cavour? Chief Minister of Italy. Count Camillo di Cavour was Chief Minister of Italy. Next question. Who led the Italian army against the Spanish rulers of the Kingdom of Two Sicilies in 1960? This was Giuseppe Garibaldi. Who was this Giuseppe Garibaldi? Giuseppe Garibaldi was Italian general along with patriot and republican. Republican. Okay. Now 22nd. Which among the following is known as the Glorious Revolution in the history of Europe? The British Revolution of 1688 is known as the Glorious Revolution in the history of Europe. When did it start? It started in the month of November. November 1688 and ended in May 1689. So this is known as the Glorious Revolution. What? The British Revolution of 1688. Next, who was the King of England during the Glorious Revolution? It was James II. And I would like to tell you some important facts about James II. James II जब ये राजा था इंग्लैंड का, किंग ऑफ इंग्लैंड, तो इसको बोलते थे जेम्स सेकेंड। और जैसे ही ये किंग होता है स्कॉटलैंड का, ये जाना जाता था जेम्स सेवेंथ के नाम से। वही व्यक्ति जेम्स सेकेंड भी है और वही जेम्स सेवेंथ भी है। जब इंग्लैंड का किंग है तो जेम्स सेकेंड, स्कॉटलैंड का किंग है तो जेम्स सेवेंथ। यूनाइटेड किंगडम ऑफ ग्रेट ब्रिटेन केम इनटू एग्जिस्टेंस इन 1770 आफ्टर which incident took place? Scotland was merged into England. Then after, United Kingdom of Great Britain came into existence. Next, Ireland was forcibly incorporated in the United Kingdom in which year? In the year 1801. This was the year when Ireland was forcibly incorporated. जबरदस्ती उसको मिला लिया यूके में. Next, who was Frederick Soryu? It's very easy. You must remember he was a painter, an artist. Next, which of the following is true with reference to Romanticism? What do you mean by Romanticism? Romanticism is a cultural movement. Next question. Who was Count Cavour? I told you who was Count Camillo di Cavour, the chief minister of Italy. Next, which of the following state lead the unification of Germany? It's very easy. It was Prussia. Next question. What was the main objective of the Treaty of Vienna of 1815? We have discussed the Treaty of Vienna in 1815. What was main objective? Main motive. The main motive was to undo the changes brought about in Europe during Napoleonic War. क्योंकि नेपोलियन के ठीक बाद 1815 में, नेपोलियन के हारने के बाद फिर से कंजर्वेटिव रिजीम्स को वापस लाया जाता है। तो जो भी चेंजेस नेपोलियन ने किए थे उनको वापस से रीस्टोर करना था। Which of the following treaty recognized Greece as an independent nation? Very important question. This was Treaty of Constantinople in the month February 1832. Next question. At which of the following places was the Frankfurt Assembly convened? We have discussed. What was the place? At the Church of St. Paul on 18th May 1848. Next, who said when France sneezes the rest of Europe catches cold? I have told you about Duke Metternich. Next, who among the following was proclaimed the first king of United Italy? Who was the first king of United Italy? Who was nominated the first king of United Italy? Victor Emmanuel II. And before that, he was king of Sardinia, Piedmont. Next, the term absolutist is referred to. Absolutist means having absolute power. So it can refer to monarchical government. Next question. When and who prepared a series of 4 prints? We have discussed about Frederick Soryu. In the year 1848, Frederick Soreau prepared a series of four prints visualizing a world. Next, what did the Napoleonic Code of 1804 spell out? What are the characteristics of the Civil Code of 1804, or this is also known as Napoleonic Code? Equality before law? Yes. Right to property? Yes. Wiping out privileges by birth? Yes. All the above. Our correct option is all the above. Next question. What seemed to outweigh the advantages of the administrative changes in Europe? नेपोलियन कुछ चेंजेस लेके आता है जो अच्छी चीज़ें होती है, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव चेंजेस होते हैं, लेकिन उसके एक फैसले ने ये सारे चेंजेस को गलत साबित कर दिया, लोग उससे नापसंद करने लगे. व्हाट वाज दैट डिसीजन? फोर्स्ड कंस्क्रिप्शन इनटू फ्रेंच आर्मीज दैट आउटवेड the advantages of the administration. Next, what territories did the Habsburg Empire rule over? Austria? Yes. Romania? No. Hungary? Yes. So our option is both A and C. A merchant traveling from Hamburg to Nuremberg in the first half of 19th century had to pass through how many custom barriers to sell his goods? You must answer it immediately. 11 custom barriers, and not only that, he had to pay 5% of his goods to each checkpoint. What led to the abolition of tariff barriers in German speaking regions of Europe and the reduction of currencies? If you remember, 30 currencies were reduced to 2. Why? Because of the formation of custom union. Tariff barriers were reduced, abolished, and currencies were reduced 30 to 2 because of formation of custom union, like a custom union Julverine. Why was the Treaty of Vienna drawn up in 1815? What was the motive? What was the objective? To restore monarchies. What was the objective? To restore monarchies. Next question. When were the conservative regimes set up? We have already discussed. It is 1815. What major issue was criticized against by the liberal nationalists? The first option, censorship laws to control the press. This was largely criticized by liberal nationalists. Next question. Name the Italian revolutionary from Genoa. We have discussed. Giuseppe Mazzini was born in Genoa in 1807. How did Karol Karpinski celebrate the national struggle? Karol Karpinski was opera singer and writer. So he celebrated the national struggle with the help of opera. Next, what did Webers in Silesia in 1845 revolt against? In the year 1845, it was on 4 June and the time was 2 PM. दिन के 2 बजे ढेर सारे वेबर्स इकट्ठा होकर कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स के घर जाते हैं और उनसे अधिक डिमांड करते हैं मजदूरी की, क्योंकि वो मजदूरी पूरी पर्याप्त मजदूरी नहीं दे रहे होते हैं. तो ये विरोध करते हैं, रिवोल्ट करते हैं. जितने भी कॉन्ट्रैक्टर होते हैं वो भाग जाते हैं. उसमें से एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टर बगल वाले गांव जाता है, नेबरिंग विलेज, वहाँ शेल्टर मांगता है, लेकिन कोई उसको शेल्टर नहीं देता. फिर वो आर्मी के साथ वापस आता है और फिर आर्मी और इन वेबर्स के बीच में क्लैश होता है और उस क्लैश में 11 वेबर्स वर शॉट डेड. 11 जो जुलाहे थे या बुनकर थे वो मारे जाते हैं, शॉट डेड. So what is our right option? Contractors who did not pay them enough. Who were Junkers? Junkers were large land owners. It's very easy. What was Young Italy? I have discussed. Young Italy and Young Europe were secret societies formed by Giuseppe Mazzini. Next question. Who was proclaimed the king of United Italy? Who was proclaimed? We have already discussed. Victor Emmanuel II. Next question. Name the act which resulted in the formation of United Kingdom of Great Britain. Very important question. The Act of Union. This was the Act of Union 1707. What were the contribution of Grimm brothers in nation building? Actually, Grimm brothers were story writers, fairy tales writer. So they contributed in nation building by providing fairy tales. Next, what is an allegory? We have already discussed in our earlier videos. What is allegory? Allegory is an abstract idea. What is the allegory of France? Marion. Germany, Germania. Italy, Italia. Britain, Britannia. So these are allegories. India, Bharat Mata. Now last question. The most serious source of nationalist tension in Europe after 1871 was an area called, this area was also called an area of intense conflict. So you can answer easily. This was Balkans, which started a series of conflicts, and ultimately there was the emergence of First World War, World War First, in the year 1914. That's all. We have already discussed 54 questions. If you like this video, hit the like button, शेयर विद योर फ्रेंड्स. मुझे आप बताएं कमेंट सेक्शन में कि आपके इसमें से 54 में से कितने आंसर सही थे. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.